Hello and welcome to a new mixed tournament. This is the hand mix. I haven't played in one of these mixes in a while, or I guess there hasn't been one in a while. But for this one, the theme of the tournament is effects that have to do with your hand or the cards in your hand, which is pretty open-ended, I feel like, for Dominion. So, whoops. I'm not exactly sure what to expect, so I guess we can find out together. So it looks like my opponent has a 5-2, although we can borrow to hit 5, so that's not too bad. But what are we looking to do on this board? Is there trashing? There's banish. Okay. So I mean, if the only trashing is banish, I definitely want to be playing with torture. Probably would anyway, but yeah, I think we could actually go Watchtower, borrow for torture, because there is Villa to give us plus actions. So that... yeah, I can get behind that. You can use Watchtower to block Torture and to block the curse, and also to draw with Villa and such. Alright, so we're going to actually have the Watchtower in hand next turn. What do we want on 3? Here, like, we don't really want to be playing with... oh, we could borrow to banish 3 estates. That seems good. Yes, yes, yes. Granted, that means that the... okay, I was going to say the Watchtower isn't guaranteed to be in hand. So do we want to actually lower the curse pile is now the question. Like, we can discard and then draw the cards back up with Watchtower, or we can keep the cards in hand. We'd actually borrow for Villa here. Which has the advantage, it is only once per turn, but there's no risk of not being able to afford Villa, like if we discard. So maybe it's better to just discard. Oh, alright. Well, do we want an artisan? We are going to want to banish some coppers at some point, but I don't think we need to do that now. I do think the artisan is pretty good. I think I am going to get the artisan. Alright, so this doesn't really matter whether we play Torturer first or play Villa first. Torturer first. Alright, so there's not going to be any real value in getting another Torturer and playing it this turn, so that's good to keep in mind. We're obviously going to buy Villa. The question is, do we want to play all of our coppers? Is there any chance we would banish coppers this turn? I don't think so. We've got the Watchtower set up for next turn. I think top decking Watchtowers with Artisan is going to be good, but we don't need to do that here. So we're not going to draw with a gained Watchtower, so that's not a consideration. We could draw with Stables, but I don't even know if I want to particularly. Take a Villa, play it. And good artisan for like festival. Festival goes pretty well with what we're already trying to do. You could top deck the festival and buy a watchtower. Which would have the advantage of letting us like play festival watchtower rather than having to buy a villa. And we do probably want a second watchtower anyway, so I think I'm going to do that. Okay. It's a little awkward. I don't actually want to have the second watchtower in hand. I guess if I get attacked by torture, I'm probably going to take and trash curse as opposed to discarding, because I like the cards that I have in my hand. Alrighty. So we could artisan for villa. We could artisan for another festival too. That actually seems better. Alright. So we still need to buy villa potentially here, but that's fine. Play the torture. Maybe the attack will go through. Lapik only has one. Yeah. So we could just stop here and banish 6 coppers. We've got 2 festivals and a villa, so we've already got some money in our deck. We've got an artisan, so we can gain more money. That last card is a copper, so we would still have a copper, which is like slightly not ideal. If we buy villa, we get 2 coins, we play the villa. We can't even draw the copper. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to banish these coppers. I think that's going to be good. We can buy another artisan next turn, probably. Yeah. Get out of here. Boom. I guess I wouldn't mind having a lurker rather at this point. Might as well do this. All right. So what are we doing now? Are we transitioning this deck? I do think, like I said, I want to buy an artisan. We've got the 6 coins for that already. So we can certainly top deck the watchtower. If we want to do that, then we want to play the torturer first. What do we want to gain with the artisan? We could gain a haunted woods. I don't know if that's actually good. I mean, it certainly doesn't synergize with like the draw to X stuff we're kind of doing here. But we don't have to commit to draw to X necessarily. But honestly, gaining more festivals seems pretty good too. So let's just do that, I guess. Play the torturer. We can get artisan lurker. Okay. So artisan gaining festival. Continue top deck watchtower, play festival, play that. Buy an artisan, buy a lurker. We're definitely going to want to pick up another watchtower at some point, of course. I guess we'll do gain and trash here. We could consider gaining a second torture on a turn where Lapik doesn't have watchtower in hand. which will be the case. Oh no, wait. Well, Lapik has a second watchtower. Never mind. Okay. Okay, so festival and woods, that could actually be helpful potentially. So we could gain a lurker with our artisan, or we could also buy lurker and then gain, like if we want to play 2 lurkers. I think that's pretty good. I'm thinking about lurker art for artisan for buy. Oh no, wait, that doesn't quite work. We need to buy villa. We can't artisan for villa, but still, I think we do that, and then so we might as well artisan for festival, I guess. Updeck this copper, play the festival, play the watchtower. All right, festival. We're gonna want another watchtower. I think. Let's see. So we've got 10 coins right now. I think we just artisan for another festival. Just have all the festivals. Updeck this, play festival, and end actions, and buy lurker. Oh. I forgot about that effect on woods. Okay. Okay. Ugh. All right, I guess. Shoot. Maybe woods is good. Shuts down the villa stuff. Okay. Well, now that artisan is probably Lapik's. All right, let's grab. We definitely need another watchtower. Another lurker. Maybe even another watchtower, just to make sure that we have one. And we could borrow. That does decrease the chances that we find a watchtower in our opening hand, though. Maybe I'll just even take another watchtower. Yeah, seems fine. We still don't have one. Okay, that's fine. We can discard like Villa Festival here. That's so unlikely, though. I have like 5 watchtowers. Yeah, we'll definitely need... I could have, without gaining info, done a further undo there to like go back and reconsider my artisan play and like gain a lurker or something. But yeah, whatever, it's fine. It's pretty annoying though. Oh, interesting. Didn't want the artisan. Yeah, the problem, the one problem here is, well, I guess there's like almost no chance that Lapik, or sorry, that I don't draw Yeah, Lapik already missed the opportunity to play a second. Well, I guess they could buy Villa Torturer. Even then, maybe... I don't know. I could have a really bad turn here if... Or I might have to take a curse if Lapik really goes in for that. Because, like, there's almost no chance I don't draw Watchtower here, but okay. Alright, so that art... Oh, it's a festival that's in the trash. Wait, what? Oh, I see. I missed that. Alright, I'm gonna get that artisan. Oh, wait, we could just get a festival? Yeah, okay, let's just do that. Seems more straightforward. Alright. So... we can... Oh, hey, Lapik discarded. We could actually take a second Torturer here. Might go for that. Ah, okay. Fooled me. Alright, that's fine. Let's... Okay, so now we can do the thing. Right, we can get a third lurker. We can trash artisan. I guess it doesn't matter too much whether we play this Watchtower or not. We'll not. So buy lurker. I don't really want to top deck that, do I? Maybe I do. We know we want to buy Villa. We can borrow and cancel out the token, but I don't know what else we would do with that, so maybe not. Maybe we'll just buy the Villa now. Alright, do that. Lurk our artisan. Sure, we'll top deck that. At some point here, we got to think about piles. Piles are pretty low. We've got 2 artisans. We can... I wonder if we can just pile this turn. We might be able to. We built 11 coins. We'll have 13 coins. Looks to me like we won't quite be able to, so we should probably grab a province. Wait. Where are the curses? Does that... I don't think we can do it that way, though. We go... 13 coins. We buy Villa, they effectively cost 9 and 4. That's like, yeah, that's all of our money. I do think emptying the festivals is worth, though. We could grab a Haunted Woods to make it more annoying for Lapik to do festival or to do Villa stuff, but Lapik isn't as well positioned to do that anyway. Still, though, I think there's some value in that. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Grab the Haunted Woods. Top deck Watchtower. Play that. Alright, we should probably buy a province. We should definitely borrow as well. If we want to. Actually, what do we want to borrow for? Kind of 1 coin short of that being relevant. I mean, we could get another Villa, but I don't know why we would. Yeah. And I guess it would help with the pile out. Is Lapik going to be more able to pile out than I am? I don't think so. I have way more virtual money, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 festivals. I don't really see Lapik being able to do that. So let's go ahead and borrow, play the villa. Grab the province. Lapik's also first player. We could take and trash curses off of torture plays here to lower piles if we think that's safe. Yeah, Lapik actually doesn't have that much draw either. Only 2 watchtowers and and 1 torturer. No haunted woods in play. Lurkers to gain villas. Does that mean? It seems like a risky line for Lapik if Lapik isn't winning this turn. To like lower villas and festivals? I don't know. Yeah, like, well, Lapik does have 1 more artisan, so they might be able to draw. By gaining a watchtower. I'll definitely be able to pile on my turn this turn because I can just use Lurker to trash stuff. It's possible that I could have done that as it was, although I did gain an artisan off of Lurkers. I don't know, but I also gained a Lurker off of artisan. Did I? Maybe? I think so. Anyway. Yeah, no more. All right, we should be good to go here. This should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna. Well, festival, villa. Let's play torture first. It's gonna matter. Gains a curse. Oof. Okay. So we are taking, or we're just taking villa here, I guess. All right, we can lurker, trash, watchtower, artisan, gaining watchtower. Oh wait, undo. I want to trash the watchtower. Top deck, offer, artisan. Okay. Okay, yeah. I didn't need to empty those, really. I could have just bought province. Yeah, that was overkill, but you know, it's fine. All right, yep, I go first. And we got to generate a new kingdom. So, I mean, that was definitely some draw to X, which, I mean, I guess is expected with a hand mix. And now we have Cascardier and Masquerade are pretty expected cards as well. Thinking about it, Encampment makes sense. Anyway, we've got Hermit and Apprentice for and Masquerade. Okay, so we have plenty of trashing. The draw is Encampment, Mask, maybe Mole, but probably not. I mean, it's not really draw, right? But anyway, Apprentice, Madman. So it's not like super strong draw, but there is trashing, so it's probably good enough. We have plus buy in the form of Candlestick Maker and Storeroom. We probably do go for Treasure Payload, mostly with like Courtier to gain golds. I don't think we play with Tunnel. I mean, we could with Storeroom, but so Apprentice is a little sad early on because we have shelters, so I don't think there's much of a case for like borrow for Apprentice. So I think, how much do we want a Madman? What do we get to do with Madman? I don't know that we get to do anything super exciting with Madman, to be honest. Like maybe buy gold for encampment, but now Hermit can gain encampments though, so I think I'm actually tempted to open Hermit and Mask. We can always Mole if they collide and it's like a really good, ugly looking hand, I guess. We do have the Necropolis. I forgot about that. Okay, so that makes it a little bit more appealing as well. We could actually Mole the Necropolis. That's interesting. So what's the worst case scenario if we do that? We draw like Overgrown Estate, Hovel Copper. That would be pretty bad, though we could still borrow for encampment. I don't mind that at all, actually. Okay, so we can't trash. That's pretty bad. But we can gain 2 encampments. Now we'll pick up our Masquerade. Maybe it was better to open Masquerade if we were going to do that anyway. I'm not sure. So I don't know what we take here. It could actually just be another encampment. Tunnel to trash hovel. I mean, obviously we could take a silver. My thinking is that we get gold for encampments with Madman. So I kind of not enthusiastic about silver, but at the same time, like it's not like I'm gonna be able to do anything with this encampment. Yeah, let's grab a silver. All right, I think we're definitely gonna play this encampment because we're likely to draw the Hermit if we just play the Masquerade. So we'd rather be able to make sure we can play the Hermit. We do have to consider that if... Oh my. That is not where I expected this to go. Okay, well... I guess we're passing Hovel. I think we'll keep the Necropolis around right now. Actually, mole the encampment. That's not likely to miss anything, though. I guess we just hermit for hermit and don't buy anything. Well, we could play the encampment, buy a plunder. Then there's 2 encampments on the pile. Lapik can't buy plunder. That seems reasonable. If we'd gained our silver, we wouldn't have had to play the encampment. But we didn't. But yeah, we might as well take another hermit here. I mean, we could take Candlestick Maker, but I think I'd rather do that. The plunder. Yeah, maybe we're not even going to exchange the hermit now. I don't know. Hermit gaining encampment. Plunder. I guess we're just buying encampment. Would have been nice to be able to buy plunder, but you know. Oh, we're gonna get that in. Oh no, never mind. He molded it. Okay. Okay, so he didn't put a encampment back, which means I think I'm just gonna play Masquerade here. You're not going to be able to mull all of your encampments forever and without gaining like a plunder or something. Oh, I guess mull is a way to gain golds. I'd rather the plunders though, for the most part. I mean, I guess if and when we want apprentice, having a gold. What mull the madman? I mean, I guess you don't want to play the madman on a 3-card hand, but still, it's pretty sad. Wow, that's a lot of gold gaining. Oh, but we can use Courtier to gain golds. That's easier than Tunnel, anyway. Maybe we should pick up that. Oh, hey, there's an encampment on top. Okay, so given that, maybe we actually mull here. But I'm also thinking about picking up a Courtier. Although, there's not much in the way of multi-types for Courtier, which is problem. As a terminal gold gainer, that's not amazing. Maybe we do want the tunnel. I don't really want to just buy a tunnel. I think I'm just going to take the encampment. But if I'm going to take the encampment, I might as well mull. Right? So that I can maybe find my hermit and pick it up that way. All right, I think I will hermit for tunnel now. I think gaining the golds is going to be good. I mean, we're not going to want a ton of them, but so we need something to discard it with, and I don't know if I want to rely on mull for that. I might prefer to rely on like storeroom. Just like, so I'm going to do that anyway. Maybe I want to hermit for storeroom. I could just hermit for candlestick maker as well and not worry about apprentice draw. Like, I've already got most of the encampments in a masquerade. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to take a... Whoa. Wait, is it time to trash the necropolis? Actually, I only have 3 encampments? I thought I had 4. Is it time to trash the necropolis? I'm honestly not sure. Necropolis is actually a multi-type. Yeah, I think so. I think even if we are going to decide to do the gold stuff, we're maybe not going to necessarily do it this turn. Okay, what are we doing with this hermit? We could get a storeroom. Obviously buy another plunder. Get the storeroom now, and then we can use that for tunnel stuff if we want later. I don't know how good of an idea that is, but eh. It is nice that my opponent doesn't have a masquerade. Not only are they not trashing coppers, but they're not like threatening to ask me anything. That is a lot of gold gaining. They do have 2 apprentices though, so. That seems like maybe too much. They just top decked stuff. They probably don't want to top deck. You can't undo your draw. That's not, we're not, Jeez. Oh my gosh, and they top decked, it's insane. Well, that is a lot of money. I feel like this is gonna fall apart real quickly. Maybe not, I don't know, 4 princesses is a lot. All right, let's draw. So what do we have down there? We have Candlestick Maker, we have 2 Hermits, and we have our Masquerade. Let's draw 4 cards. That should be plenty. Or not. I did want to see my Masquerade. Oh well. We want to play this Hermit. I think we do. I think I do want to gain a tunnel. You know, go ahead and take an apprentice and another plunder. Oh, what is this? I guess we mole here. Mole with Hermit. Just so much gold. Holy crap. It just seems like overkill. I mean, I guess if your goal isn't to have deck control, then maybe it doesn't matter. But it's honestly like Lapik's only source of plus buy are the storerooms, which are terminal, and like the odds that Lapik finds those encampments at the right time of their turn don't seem that great. I don't know, like I'm surprised they were able to do it this turn, given they top decked like 3 cards that were just treasures or tunnels. They go again. Yeah, this is I don't know. I mean, these are really strong turns, but I feel like any time now, this is just going to completely fall apart. Oh my gosh, really? Like, I'm the one who's been thinning, has more encampments, blah, 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 and yet... What? Come on. This doesn't seem like the way you would expect this to go. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this was the best strategy, but I still think Lapik has been overindulgent and hasn't been punished for it. Like, you're gonna have, would be expected to have hands that are just like a bunch of gold and a bunch of copper, a bunch of tunnels, like whatever. I don't know. That's weird to me. Ugh, I guess we're moling again? Seems so bad, but I guess that's what we're doing. Oh boy. I guess we can... I don't want to put encampments back. I really don't want to put encampments back. I guess we're moling this too. Okay, I'll hang on to that. Mole this. Yeah, so if we're going to win this game, which we probably aren't, it's going to involve playing our plunders over and over and over again. We are going to need some points while we do that, but... I don't know if it's time to take Duchy. I want to be... Maybe we take one more apprentice first. What? Ah! No, this is ridiculous. Lapik is even... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is more expected than I would have thought, but I don't know. I'm pretty shocked at that. I guess I do think that what Lapik was doing was fast enough to be good. I just don't believe in the way that they did it. I think it was like overly aggressive, and I can't believe that they never had a dud, and I can't believe that I had multiple duds while that was happening. Like, that seems so unexpected given the nature of our decks. Lapik hadn't trashed any coppers. Anyway. Okay, so on to the next one. Got Banish again. As well as Church, Goatherd, and Hermit. But what we don't have is Draw. So... yeah, Hermit into Madman is really the only draw on the board. So what does that mean in terms of openings? I think, in general, thinning coppers is going to be more effective than banishing because of the hand size considerations. I also think with castles on the board, we're not concerned about like having to specifically banish our estates. So getting a Hermit is good. Probably Church is the other play. So yeah, let's go Hermit Church. We're going to want to pick up a relic or two. And then mostly I think we're playing money. I mean, it could be correct to get Goatherd, especially as player 2, so that we can draw. I think in general, Church is stronger, though. Like here, we'll definitely take a Madman. Just set aside 3 cards. Or, well, 2 cards, I should say. Can we banish 2 estates here? We can. Probably do that. I mean, we could go for the relic instead, but I think I would prefer to banish. Alright, we can get the relic here. We could also consider getting a festival, because we're gonna, if we play the Madman, well, we're not guaranteed to draw whatever we play, because we'll draw up to 8 cards, and we have 9 cards in our deck. But still, well, I guess it's also possible that we would rather... Oh, we do have the Church, though, to smooth. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Relic over Festival. We are gonna want a Festival for plus buy, perhaps, but I think banishing coppers there is like overkill. Just don't have much in your deck. Alright, so actually, do we want to not buy anything and get the Madman, or do we want, like, not buying anything seems kind of bad here. Like, we could buy that Festival. We could buy a gold and still set cards aside. Hermit gaining another Church would be pretty solid. Think about Humble Castle at some point, but... So would we rather have gold or a Festival? We could actually also set aside the Hermit, and then... Well, then we don't get the Church. Okay, but, how valuable is the plus buy gonna actually be? Like, if we go in for castle stuff, it will definitely be nice early on, and then later on it'll be worse than gold. But I guess, I don't know, worse than gold isn't so bad. Yeah, let's get Festival, Church. Hermit gaining silver. Weird. I'm gonna take Humble Castle over silver for sure. I don't think I'm gonna take Crumbling though, because I'd rather get small castle and not open up small castle. Well, this is not a great hand. Would be a good hand to have the Hermit and turn it into a Madman, but alas. I don't think I want to like buy a silver or anything. I'm just going to Church max cards, including the other Church. I have that to hold over. So I think Madman does get around. No, actually, it doesn't get around the. It's +1 card, not draw until you have double cards or whatever. So yeah, it doesn't get around the relic attack. I mean, it's helps mitigate it, of course, but it doesn't get around it. The third church? Huh. But why? Well, we didn't find our plus buy. So we're either buying a gold or maybe province. Patron. I don't really see the... we could save 3 coppers and buy gold. That seems... fine. I think province might be a little premature anyway. We could take the crumbling castle, but no, I'd rather have the gold. A hermit can't gain it, which is sad. I wonder if we even want the hermit at this point. Quite possibly not. We could just take a silver, I guess, but don't know how I feel about that. I mean, right now it's still an above average card in my deck. I guess that's unlikely to change really ever, so I guess we'll take silver. So we could go crumbling small here. Then probably we end up with Lapik buying Haunted. Maybe not. Maybe not. But, like, we want to take advantage of the plus pi. Provinces are better for banishing, though. So I think I'm gonna take province, and we could take a third church. We could just take another silver, or nothing. Now let's take another silver. I don't know. This is a pretty uninspiring turn. Whorehouse. Okay. So we could just attack here. I wouldn't mind getting another relic, but I can't afford that without setting aside nothing. I could set aside 1 copper and grab crumbling. I guess how bad is it if Lapik takes small castle? Probably not so bad. But the other option is we just set aside 3 cards and play the relic. Get the attack in. I think I'm fine with that. Maybe I should have taken third church. I don't know. Maybe I'll take a third church here. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the Humble Castle either, because of what I was talking about. Like, it's easier to banish provinces than castles, so provinces look relatively more appealing in that context. Maybe we start holding, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can afford province. So we could church the hermit and then like gain a madman next turn if we can't afford something good. Or we could gain a third church, increase our odds that we find that we are like cycling through churches. I guess we don't increase the odds very much though, like that we find one specifically next turn. So maybe churching the hermit is better. Okay. Let's do that. Oh. I knew that province was down there, so I was like figuring this wasn't going to be a very good hand, but apparently it's fine. All right, well, I'll go ahead and grab another church, I think. Oh, Poorhouse is supposed to reveal patrons? Okay, that seems like... When you have no draw, that seems like way overkill to me. Like, inn is going to reduce your hand size. I don't know. We could trash the hermit here. That's the other option. What is it really doing for us? Not a whole lot. And I guess gaining silvers is always going to be pretty relevant, though. And there's always the option of potentially later gaining a madman off of it. All right, this seems like a turn where we set aside gold, maybe? We could set aside 1 copper and buy another relic. We could get behind that. Get another relic into my shuffle. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, we still don't find one. This might be a banish turn. Getting 2 provinces out of our deck seems pretty good. Although, you know, if this was going to happen, I would have liked to have... let's see, 5, 6, 7. So we can banish and buy silver. Would have liked to have not bought the relic and just saved the extra money, but yeah. I mean, we could hit province if we don't trash copper, but I think this is going to be worth it. I could be wrong about that pretty easily. Oof. This hand makes me look pretty wrong. Lapik can actually double here. They take crumbling, opening up small castle for me. I guess I'll take that. I mean, getting hit by haunted would be pretty bad, but having the opportunity to turn small castle or whatever into something could also be pretty nice. It seems worth it relative to duchy, even though it's -1 point. Let's church the hermit. I'm still not sure I shouldn't have trashed it. Trashed crumbling castle, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I might have played this a little too slow. Lapik seems to be making this work somehow. I don't know what they're doing with one coffer. Oh. Huh. I don't know about that. Alright. I definitely think we want to get rid of this hermit at this point. So we've got 6. We can buy the Haunted Castle. Alright, let's set aside province. Oh, it doesn't... It doesn't attack. I didn't even realize that. Because of Relic. Okay, well. Will Lapik risk it? Take... No. Okay. So we probably need to match with Duchy here. Definitely need to match with Duchy here is what I really mean. Depending on what Lapik does, we might have the win this turn. Lapik buys province. I mean, we definitely can't buy double province, but we can buy opulent if Lapik doesn't buy province, which is worth 4 points. It's not amazing. Do we have province? We can take the tie. Lapik just spent all their coffers. So we don't take the tie. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or just a few coins short of a win. If we don't take the tie, what are we doing? We can't afford opulent duchy. We could afford double duchy. Now we're just banking on Lapik not to be able to afford province, which honestly doesn't seem unreasonable. They just saw 2 of their poorhouses, 1 of their festivals. They have no coffers. Do have some of their bad cards in exile. I'm gonna get to Relic Attack. That doesn't seem super relevant because presumably I'd be aiming to win next turn. Although I can't set aside any money and still afford double duchy. My small castle is coming up. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. What are the odds that Lapik hits 8 with like most 1 poorhouse? I mean, I guess if they had exactly like poorhouse patron or something. I don't know. They don't have an inn. They set nothing aside with church. Kind of want to risk it for the biscuit. what would be the play if I were going to do that? So if I gain Opulent Castle, that puts me at 34. Lapik gains... Yeah, that then if I set aside the festival... Festival Silver. I could buy Opulent. And the next turn, I need 6 coins to be able to afford Province Estate. Of course, Lapik could... Yeah, maybe I should just take the ding. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm going to take the tie. I don't know if that was correct, but... Alright, so I would have lost if I hadn't taken it. Seems surprising, but... Okay. We got encampment again, we got city quarters, so there is a ton of draw, but there is also the legionary attack. And cut purse. Oof. And no copper trashing? Oh dear. Okay. I guess there's warehouse to cycle like to your actions, then you play your city quarters and draw up. We still probably do want to trash estates. We've also got the lamp to activate, which seems pretty important given the presence of legionary gold to be able to like get those easily. Boy, the combination of legionary and cut purse just seems brutal. Potentially, at least. Like you hit them with legionary and then you hit them with cut purse, they are like a 2-card hand. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right, I think we're gonna go Jack, and it's possible that like a money deck is gonna be better here because like it's just too hard to draw with a combination of legionary and cuppers and no trashing. It's also possible that lining those things up without draw is gonna be too hard, and thus you need to draw. So there is also Faithful Hound. Oh. Yeah, Faithful Hound. Oh, you know what else there isn't? Plus buy. Okay, hold on. That changes things. That means we just want to play like some kind of fast money business. All right, I think we are going to get a warehouse then. I don't think we're going to worry too much about like encampment, city quarter, like deck drawing. We might get some of them, but like, I don't know. We're gonna, oh no. I think I am gonna get a cut purse. But yeah, we're going to want to play with legionary, and we're probably going to put some encampments in our deck. But without the plus buy, it's just going to be too hard to like build to anything consistent, I think. We'll do what we can. Do what we must because we can. We're going to draw that cut purse. We could keep the copper so that we don't. I think that's correct. Right. So we have silver jack, warehouse, cut purse, though we can't right now play them both in the same turn. We could pick up an encampment to try to be able to do that, or we could pick up a secret cave. I think secret cave combines reasonably well with jack. How insane is it to go for city quarter here? It seems pretty insane. But Legionary doesn't do anything about the gold. I don't think I want to go for that right now. Vault does not thrill me. Although I could see vault money being correct here, actually. Like vault tunnel money. Maybe that was the play. Seems a little late now. Yeah, let's get a city quarter. Even if our deck isn't like 100% reliable, maybe we can get some things done. Pick up some more warehouses and such, as discussed. Okay. We could actually maybe activate lamp this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We discard 3 coppers. Play the cave. Or maybe we play the cave this way? Is the cut purse the... No. It's probably a silver on top. We do want to draw that. Like, so that we can look at inspect a different card. Like that. Amazing. Wapow! Wapow. The wishes do actually give us some extra gains, which is nice. I don't know. Maybe it is reasonable to grab another city quarter here because of that. Like our action density is suddenly quite a bit higher. I'm gonna do it. Now, this is expected. We triggered a low action shuffle. See if Lapik goes for like a vault thing. Oh, wow. That is even more surprising than my activation, I think. Yeah, so this isn't too bad. We could play the warehouse first. We only need to find one action card for it to be, you know, good enough. There's a possibility we find more than one. I think we'll do that. Like that. All right. So we could wish for gold encampment here. I think I'm down for that. We're going to want a gold anyway to play Legionary. Now we can actually discard and redraw with Jack while trashing Estate. In general, I don't know how much I'm going to want to play Jack, but if I have the Estate to trash, I think it seems pretty good. I mean, although... Maybe I was meant to wish for Legionary and do that first. I was stupid. That was stupid. Yep, that was stupid. I was thinking about Jack stuff. I don't know why. We really do probably want to wish for Legionary too. Do we want... So, I mean, how many more actions are down here? Not many. I think we don't discard. We can start playing Jack as Mule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can leave that top decked. Wish for Legionary. Play Legionary. Yeah, I feel dumb about not doing this in the other order, but, you know, whatever. We can actually grab another city quarter. I mean, I kind of feel like I need some more warehouses, but I guess that's what we're doing. All right, we're not doing that. One more. I feel I'm not. I don't really feel like I'm playing this correctly, but if I can. Uh-oh. Okay. Guess we're doing. Well, did I keep the encampment? Oh. Damn it. Wow. Okay, I probably need, like, we can't, Lapik should not be expected to pair Legionary Gold very often, so I don't think I need to, like, panic about that. I do think another warehouse would serve me well. Oh, man. Like, clumped all my city quarters where my actions aren't. Yeah, this is, I'm totally going to lose this game. I dreamed too big. I mean, if I can consistently pair Legionary Gold, but I probably can't. Probably. All right. Just taking another city quarter. This seems like, I guess we're just all in on we have to be able to draw or else we can't catch up. Oh my gosh. All right, at least we drew another action. But yeah, that it's just distressing. We play warehouse now. Okay. Now we can do the thing. Not actually sure we want to discard with Secret Cave because we don't really care about having the money so much as we care about the action density in our deck. Silver Warehouse Province. Dang. Okay, so how long can we sustain this? Do we have time to catch up? If we... It's 26 points right now. So if I get 4 provinces, I'm at 24. Like if I somehow province every turn and Lapik doesn't province at all, then I would still need like duchy. Yeah, it's going to be pretty rough. I don't know if I really have time to invest in another city quarter though. So the other question is it actually correct for me to take duchies now, knowing that I'm going to need them anyway? Knowing that it's a single buy board, and knowing that Lapik is trying to end the game on provinces. I want to just stretch that out as long as possible. I think it might actually be correct. So I think I'm actually going to do that. I don't know how many times I'm going to do that before I switch to province, but I got to like see some evidence that this is working before I want to push the game towards its conclusion. The 2-card hand. Womp. Womp. Okay, well I do have 8 this turn. Tunnels are not hard for Lapik to buy, but if they buy enough tunnels, then their deck is just full of tunnels. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oh good, their encampment's gone. Alright, so Legionary, the gold. Dang! Oh man, they get to do Warehouse Jack? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Well, I'm just gonna keep buying duchies. And the good news is I'm not gonna get attacked. The bad news is Lapik might be able to afford province. Yeah, tunnel might be stronger than I'm like calibrated for in this context. Oh. Didn't play the jack. Huh. Seems mistake-ish. Damn it. Okay. Well. Whew. I guess there's no reason to keep drawing here, is there? Got him! Yes! Okay, are we at the point... So now we're down by 22 points, where before we were down by 26 points. But there's only 4 provinces left. I still think... We might want to grab one more city quarter, though, like, going into this shuffle. We've now got 4 duchies that we've added since... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's correct, but... Ugh. Alright, this is Warehouse. For sure. Wow, you managed to hang on to encampment gold. That's pretty surprising. Okay. Work with this. Fortunately, Lapik is going to have a turn. Probably. Yeah. No. Oh no. All right, well, we'll take the duchy. Ugh, dang it. Man, that combination of turns that might be the game, because now, well, it's not like Lapik's gonna hit me with Legionary again this turn, but having 2 turns in a row is really bad. Really bad. We don't have our gold. Still don't have our gold. All right, now we've got it. I guess we keep drawing because I don't know what card that was on top, but nothing that I wanted to be on top. We could try to set up. Yeah, let's warehouse. Well, okay, let's do Legionary Gold. Is it even possible for me to win at this point? It might actually not be. I should have probably done the math on that. So if I get 3 duchies, it's me at 24, 2 provinces is 36, and then I'm still down by 12 points. It's very, very unlikely that I can win. It's like technically possible, but anyway. So we want to discard, play Warehouse and discard City Quarter, Secret Cave Warehouse, I guess. And then I would rather discard the encampment, but I need to use the encampment to draw 2 cards. Okay, so we top decked a Warehouse. You still managed to have encampment gold jack. Oh my gosh. Yeah, alright. Well, alright, that's insane. I think I've learned some things about this mix. Tunnel is way stronger in this mix than like I said, I'm calibrated for. That I'm just like not used to think about it that way. I mean, I did observe that what I ultimately ended up trying to do was probably not going to work. But I don't know. I guess the problem was that I still overvalued the attacks. Like my thought process was that if like that, early on I was like, well, I do want to get the Legionary, I do want to get the Cut Purse, I want to get the Jack, and so then I had all these terminals in my deck, and I was like, well, City Quarter lets me play multiple terminals, but I think that was, obviously a mistake. That led me down a path that I had already identified as like not necessarily being good, but I think it would work with trashing, probably. I don't know. Hard to say. You'd still be buy limited, which would be a real problem. But if you really were every single turn playing Legionary Gold Cut Purse, well, the Cut Purse wouldn't come into play, of course, if there was trashing. Well, I guess it would if the other player didn't get trashing, but yeah, Yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't think I played this set well, at the very least, or this match well. I do think game 3 I should have been able to win. Like I think my strategy made more sense. Lapik spent too much time goofing around, essentially, in that I probably did not play my my deck as well as I could have to be able to close out a win on that. Because I was, you know, like, I think his deck was too slow, and my deck should have been able to just beat it to the finish line and failed to do that. And that was probably due to mistakes that I made, although I'm not sure what. But this last game, I just played the wrong deck. I still think like Tunnel Vault might have actually been better even than what Lapik was doing, which was like Warehouse Tunnel, essentially. I mean, Lapik did add some encampments over time, but yeah, I mean, I think Vault seems better for that deck than Warehouse. Like, you're not decreasing your hand size, you're increasing it, and it's terminal, but like, who really cares? You can just discard, like, it's single buy anyway. You just got, yeah, I think if I were going to play that board again, honestly, I think I would just skip Legionary. I might not even worry about activating the lamp, and I would just go for Tunnel Vault. The second game, what was the second game? It was, I can't remember. I mean, I know Lapik was doing... Oh, yeah, it was a game where I had most of the encampments, and I had, like, the Masquerade, and I was building up deck control, and Lapik just spammed Apprentice, Tunnel, like, discard stuff with Mole and Storeroom and Gold, and, like... Like, the surprising thing to me in that game was that Lapik didn't dud. Yeah, I'm not sure on that board. I mean, the thing is, like, this goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like, I definitely underestimated the value of Tunnel on that board. That being said, I'm not sure that Lapik's strategy was better. I think it was just, like, I didn't give it as much credit as it deserved. Like, it might be pretty close with what I was doing, depending on your draws. Like, it just seemed like very high variance. Like, because it would be pretty easy to have a turn where you just don't have any apprentices and don't, you know, like, aren't drawing anything and aren't really doing anything exciting with your turn. But Lapik managed to pretty much draw a deck like every turn, which I don't think that was particularly likely. And I never really drew deck, which was surprising because I was thinning more. And yeah, I don't know. In any case, thanks for watching. I'll be back with more matches in this tournament at some point, as well as the rest of my league season. So until then.